Hey Vashko, and also Hannah. Since we didn't really get a chance to sit down and talk about buzz stuff, I wanted to go through a couple of things that Amaya might not cover in her training with you that are relevant to when we have new teachers starting. These are problems that tend to come up just with new teachers, and I wanted to give you things to look at and try so that when there's inevitably a problem with the teacher logging in for the first time, you have some tools of things to try. So with new teachers, typically what happens is they can log in to Genius and Matrix just fine. But the first time they log into Buzz, they have issues. And Buzz won't let them log in. So the first thing is that someone cannot log into Buzz until they have been enrolled in a class. And so before they do any Buzz practice for new teacher training, they need to be enrolled in a class. They may not have a schedule yet, so Hannah may not have put in their actual classes, but you can ask her to enroll them in a class with a test student, and that's easy for her to do. Once they actually have a student, even if it's a test student that appears, have them try logging in by using the Go to Buzz homepage option. If you click here, okay, so it worked for me. I was hoping that it wasn't going to work. Sometimes you get a red symbol here, and it won't let them log in as long as that red symbol is here. They need to click it and select load unsafe scripts, and then typically the page will refresh and it logs them in. If they click load unsafe scripts and it does not log them in and they still cannot log in, then the next thing to do is to change their password in Buzz only. And that's really simple to do. So in your computer, not on theirs, but on yours, with you logged in, you're going to go to the admin settings. And you're going to click and go to users. You can filter and find them. And once you found them, they will be in here. You're going to click on this link that says user ID. Now, you're going to click these three dots here and select change password. Now, it's really important that they put the same password here that they're using to log into the computer in Genius. They need to match. For some reason, that password doesn't always carry over when their account gets first created. And this is the easiest and the fastest way to get that password changed so that they can log in and so that they can use the single sign-in. Now, the other thing that needs to happen for them to be able to use the single sign-in, which is being able to log into Buzz using this link in Genius, is to give them permissions within Buzz. I don't know why they're not given all the permissions automatically, but they're not. And having the single sign-in and having those permissions are really important so that new teachers can access the National Resource Library, but also so that they can access classes that they are subbing without being added to the class. To do that, the easiest way is to go to users and go to your own page. So not theirs, yours. And you are going to go to domain permissions. And here you'll see all the places where you have domain permissions. You are going to go to each of these and click permissions. And then click this plus sign and you can type in the person's name, and then you are going to select teacher. And that's going to give them all the things that they need to do, and you hit grant. I'm not going to hit now because you're already on there. But you need to do that for all of those permissions that you already have. And that gets them access to everything in the National Resource Library. You could probably skip these two, but you might, because we don't really use those anymore. They're leftovers from Brain Honey, but it's better to go ahead and do all four just in case. And that should get all of the new teachers set up and ready to go and be able to practice and use Buzz.